What is up, YouTube and Twitch, guys? Today we are back for part 2 of our survival series. Where we left off was we got this base built, and I lied to you guys. I straight said that I was going to do some research and try to come up with some farm ideas for the video. But to be honest with you, and I did look at a couple things, but it ain't nothing I ain't ever seen before. You know what I mean? Like, you look online for ideas and like, yeah, it's fine, but we're not going crazy with this just yet. This is going to be a very, very long series. So we got time to do the crazy builds, right? I just want a functionable farm, and I think we got to go to sleep real quick. But I just want a functionable farm that we can literally all we need it for is just getting some potatoes and some carrots going. That's literally all we need right now. We don't need nothing crazy. So I am kind of changing the game plan just a tad bit. Probably need to carry a little bit of that on me. Yeah, we're going to change the game plan just a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy just yet. So that's why we're just going to kind of do something modest for now. Like, literally, we're only on episode 2. Give us like maybe 10 episodes or so, and I think we get started on one of the bigger builds, something like that. But I mean, we need, and it very well might be before episode 10, but we got some stuff to do in the meantime. We need to go get some iron, for one. We haven't even seen a piece of iron, so I'm not even going to be able to necessarily get the farm going today. We'll just kind of have it made. I don't even have flint and steel, so I can't even burn down like the big trees. Why don't I have any game audio? I just realized I have no game audio. Hold up, guys. Let me relaunch real quick. Bear with me. Shouldn't take me but just a second. And we're live. Oh shoot, I just realized my mic doesn't have any power, that's why. It has power, but it's not like hooked up to the not hooked up properly. Hang on a second, guys. Alright. Anywho's. So I'm thinking basically what we're gonna do is do the farm like right down here. And I'll probably dig out a good bit of this dirt here. And then we'll do like a little staircase down. I think that'll look good. And I'll probably just do 2 sections. And then if we have room, we could also do a section for like animals and stuff. Just so that we can get a lot of wool. Wool and leather. That's probably the 2 things. Really chicken stew because we need feathers for arrows. And like I said, we are going to try to beat the Ender Dragon and everything. So we're going to need to be fully kitted. So I'm basically going to just treat this as a normal survival world where I would like, right in the start, just get all the farms going. All the main farms going. And some of the more advanced ones we'll do later on. But automatic farms and whatnot. It'd be really cool to do an iron farm. That would actually be... And the village is not too far from here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know exactly where it's at. It might be further than I'm thinking, but we could bring villagers here if absolutely necessary. No path is too long. No journey is too far for a villager. And realistically, we only need 2. We can go crazy. Sometimes if a village is close, I'm trying to set up like a trader, I'll just do them. I'll just literally bring like 6 over to start. But we ain't worried about that because we I know there's not one that close. Definitely not one that close. So once all this stuff breaks, we should be dang near got about all the trees down that we need. Gotta get a whole lot of dirt. That must be something in the new update, this leaf litter. I was saving it for a little while, but really it's not necessary. But it would be cool to put in, like, into one of our builds if we have any, like, greenery areas or anything like that. You could really make a good little path with it if you wanted to. So, really we're just going to work on getting the farm started, and then, depending on how much time we have, whether we do the mining in this episode, we might get started mining, but dude, the thing about mining is, like, sometimes I'll get so lost, dude, and then it screws me over. So I'm gonna try. I don't know if I want to, like, try to start a mine shaft and hope it takes me to mine, which it most likely will, or we go try to find one. If there's not one, like, real close by somewhere, then I'll probably just start a strip mine, go down to a certain level, and then hopefully we'll run into one sooner or later, because we're going to need a bunch of cobblestone later on for builds and whatnot, so strip mine ain't going to hurt. And that's what this build right here is eventually going to be used for, is just our mining outpost. But we don't really have anywhere to stay in the meantime, so we're using it as our house, and then we'll just move out of it. So that's why I'm going to try to keep all my loot kind of in the front. And single player worlds, dude, it don't really matter. You can set them up however you want. That's what I love about single player. Multiplayer, you gotta be careful. You got people snooping around your loot and whatnot. But the only person snooping on our loot in this game will be Herobrine. So hopefully we don't have any run-ins with him. But I heard he's a little dormant this time of the year. Alright. This is probably going to be enough room to do multiple different farms. Alright, and then we'll probably just do the same little wooden staircase that we can kind of soup up later on. I'm trying not to do any builds, like, terribly close to each other, just so I have room for expansion. Because I know we're going to want to do something where... So really, well, we could just bring it straight down the same path. Bring it down literally right. Whoop, didn't mean to do that. Just right here, chop out a little bit more of this dirt. We can kind of have a wall there. I can maybe replace it for cobblestone or something later on. And I don't have any, so... Let's go back to the chests. Get rid of a bunch of this. Dude, leaf litter is going to be absurd. That's pretty good. Okay. And then down here, I'll just do some little farm chests. And we can soup that up with cobblestone and all that later on. I just want to basically have it. I want to have everything functioning. We'll worry about designing it, making it all fancy next time. Kind of the same thing I did with the house. It's set up, ready to roll, but it ain't nothing crazy. So we're also going to need to put this crafting table somewhere. We need some stairs. I almost want to pull that up and move the dirt because there's no reason for that not to be kind of filled out. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Alright. It's like... It's a good thing you can put that over the leaflet and you don't have to break that. That would be quite inconvenient. Going pretty well, can't complain. That's good, that's good. Ready for Thanksgiving. I don't know about you. Ready to eat. Alright, that'll do for now. That'll do, that'll do. On my second coffee? Yeah, I felt that. Alright, I think we can get started on building something. Peak relatable. Oh yeah, it's like an everyday thing. Not coffees, but energy drinks, unfortunately. Hella caffeine. Dang, we done already gone through a day. Gotta go back to sleep. How's the stream going? It's going decent, I reckon. I just got it started. Trying to build a little farm. Trying to build some kind of little farm. I didn't even realize we got a little pond over here, so that'll be cool. I literally just started this world basically yesterday, but I want to get a couple things done. I need to go mining and get a bunch of iron. Okay. And we also need... No, we don't. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm gonna start them over this way. Yeah, because I want to be able to walk over here and build something on the other side of that pond, so... I guess I need to make a bunch of fences. Trying to build a farm. Yeah, I already know I'm gonna need more than that. Alright. Alright. Stacking 15. Nah, I play a bunch of other stuff. Been playing Black Ops 7 a lot. Water. I gotta think about this here. 2, 3. Noise. Yeah, Black Ops 7, Phasmophobia, like, any kind of survival games is cool. Okay, so 7. And then... Just like that. How long have you been in streaming? Not very long. Just getting into it. Alright. And then, geez, I'm gonna have to get. Whoa, I'm gonna have to get fence gates for there. But so that can just be one farm, and then. Hold up. Let me just get a little bit of dirt real quick. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to stream. I'm gonna try to start streaming pretty regularly. At least 3 or 4 days a week. Well, what am I doing? I don't need to do that at all. Just made my channel, so I gotta get into that. Alright, just like that. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright. So next up is going on a mining adventure. So we're gonna cut that part of the video and then do we're gonna get into the mine, because basically from now on I need to get iron before I can do a bucket or anything. So y'all stay tuned and we will be getting into that in the next episode.